Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Double J Talk Show. My name's JLau.
And I'm Jazzy J.
And now you're probably wondering, what happened to us last week? Well, things got a little busy, so we decided to take a little break because, it's...
I ended up having a lot of work to do. He ended up starting a new job.
Yes, I finally got a job, so... Yes.
We never thought this day would happen!
I get a job. Nah, I probably shouldn't say that if I was an actual Asian, if I was born in China, I would quickly be disowned if I said I didn't want to get a job. No, so now I'm working at a deli now at the ShopRite. So basically all I'm doing is slicing all the cheeses and the meats. No, I do not make sandwiches. A lot of people think I make sandwiches. I do not make sandwiches.
Yeah, isn't that like the ShopRite kitchen people?
Yeah, and they also work with a lot with the chicken too, the rotisserie chickens, the fried chickens. Oh, you know what joke I can make?
What?
I cut the cheese. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go home.
You are at your house.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I did go home. I did go home, technically. What's up, Jero? How have you been?
I've been good, Work's been busy, Last week we had wrestling region work, and this week I've got wrestling state final work, and then I'm also installing new video racks, and we got some robotic cameras that are robotically joystick controlled, which I'll show you pictures at the end. But
okay,
so that was fun, and that's basically what I've been up to. So that's been a lot of my free time.
So you're like live streaming all the wrestling equipment. You gotta train all the.
I gotta train everyone, and because now we're into baseball, softball, lacrosse, and all that. So I've been training people on the new robotic cameras.
Yes, baseball has been starting now.
Yes, it is.
I've been getting a lot of free chicken sandwiches from McDonald's because of the Phillies. Go Phillies for that reason.
Exactly.
But here's the thing, I'm also a Mets fan. Because if you watch Big Mouth, there's a reference called that they always say, "Let's go Mets." So that's why I'm a Mets fan. But Phillies give me free chicken sandwiches. So it's kind of a dilemma.
Exactly.
So what if the Mets and the Phillies play each other? So I'm like conflicted.
So you gotta pick and choose. Who's better?
Exactly. Whoever wins, it's a win-win for me.
It's a win-win because you get free food out of the way.
Yeah. Well, free food if the Phillies win, but let's go Mets.
Because the Mets are good, I guess.
Yeah, let's go Mets.
Gotcha. Yankees are pretty good, too.
Let's go Mets.
All right.
Mets.
All right. We'll
I know. No, but how's the wrestling thing been going?
It's been good. They're in their state tournament. It's at Peterborough this weekend. Oh. There's a lot of traffic in the area.
Oh, that's right, because, yeah, people take sports very seriously at Peterborough for some reason.
Yeah, I was driving in, that road, 22, is packed.
It must be, there's a lot of,
There's a lot of traffic coming in.
Yeah.
It's not all New Jersey plates either. It's, Maryland, Pennsylvania plates. It's people from all over the place. So I'm like, why are there so many people? And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's a tournament.
They love their sports, man.
People love wrestling. What do you expect?
Imagine if it was nationals. Oh, my God.
But yeah, there's a lot of traffic in the area because normally for wrestling states it's down in Atlantic City at Boardwalk Hall. However, this year, because of COVID, they decided to do it at Phillipsburg, which is where Jacob went, and in this area where we are
high school.
Yep. So
Jared, if you're ever swamped, you can always stay at my place.
I could. Now I'll be fine because I live 20 minutes away, but I might.
Yeah.
One of these nights I might crash at your place. Who knows?
Yeah, that's fine.
If it ends at 11 at night, I'll crash at your place.
Because you always got a place to stay here, man.
Oh yeah.
I'll bring out the blankets up there.
Oh yeah, you do have blankets.
Yeah, I actually got a new blanket for you guys to sleep on.
Yeah.
So
I remember last time we were here, I ended up sleeping on the.
Yeah, you slept right underneath the air conditioner,
which actually felt good. I like
it.
That.
Did? I mean, you had the breeze on you.
Yeah, I got the breeze, which was nice.
Yeah, every time I sleep over at a friend's house, I always like to sleep in the basement because I like to sleep in the cold.
So you would not like sleeping in my room?
No,
in my bedroom.
Eventually I'll fall asleep because I'm tired to even think about being hot. But when I like to choose my own setting, I like to sleep in the cold because you gotta lower the body temperature.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, my room stays about 75 degrees.
Yeah. I mean, you like the heat though, so.
Not always.
Really?
Not always. Sometimes I do. It depends on how I feel. Some nights I feel. I like to keep it around 70, but for some reason my room likes to get but if the house is set to 70, My room likes to get to like 79 to 80 degrees.
Heat rises.
Because, well, my room is in the front of the house where there's a lot of sun. I also have servers in my room.
Oh,
that
yeah.
run,
Oh, that's awful.
so it's
Yeah,
like triple
same here,
night
because
rain.
I have 2 lamps in my room. I got a PC going. I got the Xbox going. And I have my laptop here.
Well, yeah, with
And I got a candle going.
but yeah, with the servers running, it's not fun.
It is not... Imagine if you're doing, like, a Bitcoin ring.
Oh,
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I think they actually have those in, like, Antarctica and the North Pole. Because, I mean, think about it. Very, very cold.
Bitcoin, Dogecoin.
I almost got a little rich off Dogecoin, because I invested around 180 bucks when it was at 11 cents, and then it rise to 41 cents, I think. No, wait, no, I invested when it was 33 cents, and then went up to 41 cents, and I had $210.
Even though I don't know how I feel about the whole cryptocurrency thing.
It is the future, but it's very volatile.
It's very risky.
It's risky and volatile. That's a problem.
That's why I don't do it.
But it is the future. So, and then you can make a lot of money, but it's high risk, high reward.
Isn't it
kind of
like
thing.
how Mr. Beast makes money, like through cryptocurrencies? I think I read somewhere.
He might, but he might do like a few YouTube videos about it. But I think he mostly makes his money off like
Merch.
Sponsors. very risky sponsors, very risky YouTube videos, and he makes a lot of big purchases because he knows that he'll make the money back.
He does.
That's why. Say if you want to spend like $100,000.
How much do you think he spends on a video?
A lot.
Oh yeah,
Definitely. You got to think about the payroll. You got to think about the cost
like
of
if I look at
licenses.
Mr. Beast's most recent videos, I'll read the titles. This is as of recording, by the way.
Yes. Which is April 23rd. Oh, the Mortal Kombat movie just came out, which I'm very excited to see. But I'm waiting for Jared to be free so we can all watch it together.
Oh yeah, that'll be next weekend.
Yep.
Or next Friday. I have to work next Saturday.
Okay. Oh, I gotta work on Friday. No, I don't.
See, now we gotta work out our schedules.
Yeah.
Because now for some reason it works weird where I'm working, he's not. He's working, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's
I work Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays because that's when I
work-
don't have school in the afternoon.
I work. Mine's kind of a variable. I work mostly Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays.
He works at the will of the school.
I work at the will of the school. Yeah, basically.
That's alright though.
Yeah, like my schedule's kind of a variable. Like this week I have Saturday, and I'm also doing wrestling recording on Saturday and Sunday. I work next Wednesday, and I'm working, Wednesday and Saturday next week. The following week I work on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, possibly Friday. They haven't decided yet. And then the following week I work every day of the week.
Okay. That's a lot of days.
Oh yeah, it is a lot of days.
So how many hours in a week do you work?
It depends.
On average.
On average, I would say it's about 20-30.
20 to 30?
Yeah.
Okay. So part-time.
Part-time.
So that's
I'm
not bad.
not full-time.
Okay.
When in the summer I work full-time. So in the summer I work a
Of course, because you have no school.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not in school in college, and I'm also doing a lot more tech projects and everything. So I work 7:30 to 4 during the summer.
Oh, wow.
Monday through Friday,
That's...
which is 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
So.
Gotta respect the grind.
Oh yeah.
I think when I go over the summer, I'm gonna keep working at the deli, at the chop rate, and
Are you gonna do 40 hours a week?
yeah, maybe, and then possibly go for... I'm gonna see if I can get some internships for accounting, because for those watching, I am an accounting student. As you may have heard me say in the past episodes, rewind and watch,
Yes, Jacob.
Yeah.
He is an accounting student.
and I want to see if I can get some like internships, because if you're going for an accounting job,
You need to have some internships under your belt.
yeah,
Even though
especially for work at Big Four,
Yeah.
you need to have internships.
So usually, I know from experience from when I talk with college people, they say you should look for an internship your summer of your junior year and summer of your senior year.
Exactly, because that's
Those
when you
are
have
the two, when you have to do an internship.
yeah, because that's when you have like your basic the basics of
Your
degree.
freshman to sophomore, you should do a lot of career explorations or maybe take a summer session.
Yeah.
Like, maybe get some extra credits or something. 'Cause that's kind of, by your junior or senior year, you know what major you're going into. Like this.
And you have a little bit an idea of what you're doing, in that degree.
Exactly. Exactamundo.
See, since we're nearing our end of freshman, we know the basics of our degree, like the very, very basics of a degree.
Yeah. So it's easy to switch.
Yeah.
So they start you at the basics. And
like going to your specialty.
Exactly. Once you pass your sophomore year, though, you're kind of
You kind of know what you're doing.
You kind of know what you're doing
at that point.
Exactly.
All right. So let's see. What else? What else? Mortal Kombat. I'm excited for the Mortal Kombat movie though. It did come out today.
I'm very excited too. I haven't watched any of the trailers or anything yet, so I'm kind of excited to watch it.
I saw the opening, not the opening trailer. There's like a 7-minute clip of the Mortal Kombat movie because it was like, I mean, it's
on
a trailer.
HBO Max or Amazon.
HBO Max.
Gotcha.
So, when I saw the little bit of the clip, I thought it was good because it showed like the Mortal Kombat lore. It's got the violence too. How do you feel about gore and all that violence in the movies?
I don't know.
Do you like seeing gore?
I mean, it depends on how gory it is. Well, it depends on the context. If it's in a movie, I'm fine with it. If it's in real life, like someone like
gore videos,
no.
Okay.
No.
I mean, I kind of like gore.
Don't go to. So do you go to the dark web to watch these gore videos?
No, not the dark web.
No, you cannot go to the dark web. And
I cannot
watch
go. I do not want to go to the dark web because that's how you get hacked in.
That's how you get hacked and like destroyed. And
that's how you get Hitman to your house.
Exactly. That's how you have a guy that drives up and sits in a van. And
no,
watches you.
I just go.
My friend once he went on the dark web. And
no.
he literally, next day, he said a black van ended up pulling up outside his house. And just some guy with binoculars was watching him.
That must have been scary, though, because
he didn't care. He was like, this is cool. He waved at the guy watching him like, oh my god.
No, because the dark web, like, they got the most, like, creepiest person and, like, the most scary people possible.
Oh, yeah.
They're experts at what they do in the dark web. Oh, 90% of them. And, please do not go to the dark web, for those watching. Please don't, because you will certainly not be safe after watching it. Especially with the FBI watching everything now.
Exactly. The FBI sees you out. The FBI knows what you're doing.
They see you when you're sleeping.
They know when you're awake. No, that's the CIA and the NSA.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
They know when you are sleeping. They know when you are awake. They know if you've been battered good, so be good for goodness sake.
Yeah.
Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'll tell you why. The FBI is coming to town.
Come to destroy your house.
Coming to raid your house.
Actually, that's a SWAT, if anything.
Fun story. One of the houses that was by my house, like down the road, ended up getting raided by the FBI and the whatchamacallit, and the ATF. Because apparently there was a meth lab in the house.
Meth lab.
So I ended up getting raided by the FBI and the DEA, and I remember driving by that day. I'm like,
Walter White, is that you?
And I was like, what the heck is going on here? And then I see some guy in handcuffs, and then I see like all these chemical bottles and everything. And then I read later in the news, meth lab found in house. I'm like, of course! Only in my town would someone have a meth.
Yeah. I mean, are they kind of like a rural area, or like a suburban area?
It's more of a suburban area.
Yeah.
So
that's Breaking Bad. That's Breaking Bad.
That is literally Breaking Bad.
Actually, speaking of meth labs, okay, so
this is a weird turn.
I know, but did you ever go? Did you ever see that driving out of Flemington? Did you ever see that house with a pink bus? It says party bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, because every time I drive by that place, my parents would always joke that it's a meth lab because it's party bus and it looks like a type of house that would have a meth lab in it. it looks a little messy on the outside.
Like GTA, it looks like Trevor Phillips Enterprise.
Yeah, it does. Or it looks like the place that Franklin used to live in the. For those listening, if you're watching, if you guys know the GTA 5 storyline, you know how Franklin lives in like the ghetto.
And then he ended up getting a safe house from Lester, and
he ends up getting a freaking like mansion
from Lester.
Vinewood Hills, which is kind of like the Hollywood.
Basically.
The Hollywood, yeah. Yeah. The house. I every time I drive by there, I'm just like, Meth lab, meth house. Those are the party bus.
Oh.
How do you get a party bus anyway? I want to know that question.
You Google a party bus and you call the party bus company.
Hello, sir. Can I buy a party bus?
That is literally how you do it. Like, I know my friends ended up getting a party bus once for their prom, and literally they just Googled party buses and then they called the first.
How much
company
was that?
up
That
there.
must have been a lot of money.
I think he said it was around $800 or something. But split that amongst like 6-7 people.
Okay.
Or six.
Why would you pay $100 for transportation?
It's prom. What do you
prom.
expect?
I know.
People
but-
get limos.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
I mean, I don't see it because it's just one day, it's just one night
it's one night of magic and
in
fun.
high school.
I never
Magic
went,
and fun.
I never went to prom. Believe it or not.
My prom got canceled, but
So did mine.
and then I mean, there was a prom, but it was not like an official prom.
Well, your school did something. My school did.
Oh yeah, that's
My
right.
school did nothing.
Yeah, I mean, if I went to prom, it'd be mostly kind of the thing where I just like eat the food
That is exactly.
and then just go around.
Best reason for prom. You go to. You hope they have it at a good place that has good food.
Yeah, it was gonna be at Steel Stacks too, in Bethlehem, PA, because
That's a nice place.
it is a nice place because I go there for jazz ensemble concerts every now and then when I was in the jazz band because that's there's like a competition of who gets actually if you see that sign up there, it's a Steel Stacks award for best rhythm soloist.
Nice.
Yeah, my senior year. That was the last jazz show I ever did. Best jazz rhythm soloist. So that's a nice way to end the year.
Indeed. So we are
Yeah.
at 17 minutes.
17 minutes. Let's see.
I think we've pretty much hit it enough.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think so.
I'm hungry for Burger King.
Me too. Cause
We're going to Burger King after this.
I woke up at 2 in the afternoon, which is 3 hours ago of this recording, so it's around 5:30. And I'm hungry, man.
Oh yeah, we're all hungry.
All right, so I guess it's a good way.
Plug time?
Plug time. I got my little cheat sheet here.
All right, let's hear
Okay,
it.
so you can hear this podcast on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker, Pocket Casts, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Radio Public, Audible, and Overcast. And if you want to hit our socials, check out our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and am I missing anything else?
Nope.
Okay, so like, comment, subscribe on anything you can
At the Double J Talk
at the
Show.
Double J Talk Show. And also, you got anything else, Jared?
Sponsors.
Sponsors. Okay, so if you want to sponsor us, please reach out to us. We'll most likely say yes. And if you don't want to hear that 30-second Anchor ad that I placed in the beginning of this episode,
That could be you.
That could be you instead.
You can also. We also decided shout outs. If you'd like to purchase an episode those first 30 seconds to be a shout out to someone, go for it.
We'll most likely say yes.
Well, most likely say yes, but mostly for sponsors, it's more primarily businesses. But if you want to do a shout out or something, we can
That's fine.
possibly make that
How
happen.
about this podcast? Make it more high quality.
Exactly. So email at double J or not at double J podcast at outlook.com. If you're interested in sponsorships, if you have episode suggestions, you can either email us or let us know.
Or
on
hit us
any-
up on any of the socials.
Or hit us up on any of the socials.
DM us.
DM us. Do something. All right. I cannot see a thing because I did not bring my glasses.
Okay, so
So,
all right. See you guys in the next episode.
see y'all later.